Welcome to this retro review of the QualityWings 757 for Flight Simulator X and P3D. This plane is currently available on the Just Flight store for about $15, and today we're going to take it for a flight from one end of the UK to the other to see how it compares to the more modern add-ons we're used to. So this plane has a Boeing style FMC. We'll start by entering our route. Today we're going to go from Stansted to Glasgow. We'll pick our departures and arrivals, so we're on runway 04 at Stansted. We'll take Barkway to Sierra and activate the route. We'll pick an arrival at Glasgow. We're going to go direct for the ILS on 05. Heading over to the legs page, we'll insert some intermediate waypoints. And with those inserted, we'll just clear out that last discontinuity in the flight plan, and we're ready to go. So this plane allows us to step through our flight plan in plan mode on the ND using the step key on the FMC. All looks good there, so we fill out our takeoff performance, and our V-speeds are automatically calculated. Heading up to the MCP, we'll dial in the ILS frequency of our destination, which is 110.10, and that's at a course of 046. On the autopilot panel, we'll activate the auto throttle, as well as our flight director, which enables the FDs on both sides, LNAV and VNAV. We'll also dial in our cruising altitude of 26,000 feet. Looking down at the pedestal, we'll set our takeoff flaps and set our auto brake to RTO. And that's it, we're ready to fly. So throttles up and let's listen to the takeoff.
V1, rotate. V2. Positive rate, gear up.
We follow the FD, activate autopilot at 1000 and start to retract the flaps. As we climb, the aircraft is following our route. We're in VNAV speed mode. We've just passed 10,000 feet, so the airplane is now accelerating past 250 knots to its cruise speed, and top of climb is shown on the ND just ahead of us. As we reach top of climb, the airplane throttles back and levels off, and VNAV speed is replaced by VNAV path on the PFD. At cruise, we can complete our approach ref. We'll go for 30 degrees of flaps and 128 knots approach speed. The progress page is tracking the distance to our top of descent. That's about 160 miles, and we can see that if we look ahead on the ND. We'll also check on our legs page our final descent height of 2,400 feet, which of course will dial into the MCP ready for top of descent. We'll also head down to the pedestal and set our auto brake to max. As we reach our top of descent, as predicted on the progress page and ND, the airplane pitches down and idles the throttle. As we reach the deceleration phase of flight, we increment the flaps to approach flaps and drop the landing gear. And when the plane decelerates, it tends to get a bit slow, so I've dialed in our approach speed of 128 knots manually here. As we get closer to the airport, activate localizer and approach mode. When the plane acquires the localizer and glide slope, it will arm all three autopilots. This gives us a land 3 indication, which means the plane's configured for Autoland. Now we're on final approach, let's listen in to this landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reverse is on and auto brake brings us to a stop. That concludes our demo flight in the QualityWings 757. Let's check out the landing replay.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Thank you for watching. If you found this entertaining, please drop a like and feel free to subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you next time.